live from Sweet Swine County, where every day is sweet. It's Split Hoof Tonight with Billy Gates and the Broken Window Band. I'm Earl Silo, and here is Sweet Swine County's own Cousin John.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another great show of Split Hoof Tonight. This is number 8. 8 of them. 92 to go, and we'll be in syndication. Anyway, I'm really excited. We got a great guest tonight. We got some great reports from outside Sweet Swine County. And, you know, Earl, it's kind of funny. I was doing a little study, with all the tensions and crap that's going on in the world. I found out that there's 4 basic tenets.
This is the KLUK Censor Board. We interrupt the Split Hoof Tonight monologue for this special message. We feel this joke doesn't meet the standard for humor associated with Split Hoof Tonight. If you'd like to submit a joke for Cousin John, email us at ourstorymn.com. And remember, it's a family show. Cousin John, what were you thinking?
Anyway, folks, we got a great show tonight, great bunch of guests. Right now, we've got one of our own Sweet Swine citizens has found a great place to visit outside Sweet Swine County. We're going to go there right now. You come along, we'll be right back.
Welcome to Almost Breaking News. I'm Ronnie P. Silage, and I'm here to tell you about another great town, Mentorville, in Dodge County, settled in 1854. Yes, the 12-block downtown area of Mentorville has been added to the National Register of Historic Places. Stories abound about spirits from the past, yes, haunting the older homes and historic buildings. And this is the theme for the annual Candy and Ghosts Festival each October. Yes, enjoy an old-fashioned hayride with a twist. Narrators on each hayrack will tell you the ghostly stories surrounding each famous house as you pass by. They let you be the judge as to whether the stories may be true or some child's fantasy. Then enjoy a book signing by Chris Larson, author of Ghost Stories of Southeastern Minnesota. Yes! There will be a farmer's market, a pet costume contest, and a pumpkin painting contest. The Manderville Theater Company will present a play Friday and Saturday. There's a Halloween party for kids and the family-friendly haunted house located in the basement of Restoration House, complete with real spider webs. Yes! All right, local businesses will feature pumpkin spice pancakes, pumpkin spice lattes, pumpkin ice cream, caramel apple crisp, hot bread pudding, or wine and beer tasting. Oh, there's going to be art dealers, gift shops, and more and more and more in Mentorville. Yes, for more information about this celebration, contact the Mentorville Chamber of Commerce. Yes, at 866-313-8687, or check their website at MantervilleTourism.com. And that's all for Almost Breaking News. I'm Ronnie P. Silage, and we'll see you in Mentorville.
Hey, let's hear it for Billy Gates and the Broken Windows Band. Thank you. Yeah, see. Hey, Earl, put those down. Now, rumor has it around the old water cooler, somebody's telling me you got yourself a girl.
Well, I guess you could maybe say that, yeah.
And you plan on pursuing this a little further and that kind of stuff?
Yeah, actually, I'm pretty sure I'm going to take her to one of our trips when I go outside Sweet Swine County, when Earl steps out. Yeah,
But does she know that you've never, ever been outside Sweet Swine County?
Well, no, I guess I haven't mentioned that. But I do have another report, and this time I'm going to take her with me when I go. Yep.
When you step out.
That's right.
Of Sweet Swine County.
That's right. I'd like to read you my report here for when Earl
You know, Cousin John, the relaxing pastime of fishing.
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't you enjoy having a fishing pole that was designed just for you?
I'm assuming that's kind of what these are here for.
Well, yeah, but I bet you don't know where to find one designed.
And you're going to tell me where?
That's right. The answer is over in Wells, Minnesota. You know, that's over in Fairmont County.
Yeah, just over here.
Yep. For the last 14 years, Hot Rods Custom Rods has been designing and building custom fishing poles for the professional and the amateur fishermen.
Hot Rods.
Hot Rods Custom Rods, that's right. Owners of a new fishing rod are impressed the first time they fish with it. Because it's been especially made for the type of fishing that they do and their personal preferences. The feel of it in their hand is different than anything that you can get off the shelf.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
these are beautiful.
Yep. Now, you can pick any or all of the major components of a custom rod, or you can let Hot Rods design that for you. They'll determine the best configuration for the fisher based on the type of fishing that they do. They've got wood grip handles. They are just beautiful. More importantly,
that one there's got a sword inlaid on it, and it says Excalibur. It's gorgeous.
That's right. Yep. More importantly, they offer the higher sensitivity of the strike transmission and hook set than standard handle grips.
Yeah, look at this. You can probably feel the whiskers right on the side of your face with this.
There we go.
Look at that.
The addition of a monogram or graphics, like the one you saw down here, on a wood handle provides truly one-of-a-kind, personalized fishing experience.
Well, I'll bet this old boy gets $10, $12 a piece for those, doesn't he?
I'll bet he gets a little for him, that's right. Mark Hibbler, he's the owner of Hot Rods Custom Rods. He says the thing he enjoys the most is seeing the look on their face when they first pick up their own custom fishing rods.
Oh, I'll bet.
That's the look of amazement and joy that truly makes Mark's day.
So how do we get a hold of this old boy?
Well, for more information about these rods, custom fishing poles, you can contact Hot Rods Custom Rods.
Phone number?
507-202-7744. Or you can check out their website, www.hotrodscustomrods.com.
Oh, that's great.
That's right. And you know, the folks over there at Hot Rods was kind enough that they brought along a rod for every member of our studio audience.
Oh, wow. Hey, you know, folks, that just goes to show you why a ticket to Split Hoof tonight to be in the studio audience, that's the hottest ticket in town.
That's right.
Most people have no idea even how to get at them. Boy, you got to know, but it is the one to be. Look at this, beautiful. We've had shirts and hats and everything. Now we got fishing rods.
That's right. So, Cousin John, that's my plan. That's what I'm going to do when
Earl steps out.
All right, hey, great report, Earl. Now this time you're going to grab that girl and go.
Cousin John, you know I will.
Okay. Anyway, folks, I think it's time to have, what do you think, Earl? We get our guest in here?
Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming from Fairmont, Minnesota, Mr. Steve Schmitz. Please have a chair. Welcome once again, Steve. And you're from up there in Fairmont, and you're with an organization that's called Let's Go Fishing?
Correct.
Tell us a little bit about that. What is that?
I'd love to, but I have a big question for you.
Okay.
What's the deal with all the hubcaps?
Oh, well, some of the people around here probably tell you I have a tendency to buy a lot of things, but I don't always want to get rid of things. And so what I've done is I've had a lot of vehicles over the years, you know, cars, trucks, that kind of stuff. I always keep a little piece of something. Don't want to give it all up. In fact, you know, my old Hudson Hornet, there's hubcap off of that. There's one off a Chevy truck that I had. And there's one off an old Chrysler. And any of the stuff I use, my old Cadillacs over there. And kind of like we're hanging out in the garage and just kind of shooting the breeze. And anyway, so tell us a little bit about Let's Go Fishing. What is that all about?
Well, we started Let's Go Fishing about 3 years ago here in Fairmont.
Okay.
And we take care of seniors in the Fairmont area, so it's just not Fairmont. And we are a nonprofit organization that takes seniors 55 years of age and older
Ah.
out on fishing and pontoon rides, both.
I saw that big old boat sitting up at the corner old 15 and 16 up there one day.
Yes, we did.
Sitting there. That's a nice boat.
Custom made, it's handicap accessible, so it's made with safety in mind.
Oh, okay.
And we go out 3 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, twice a day.
Twice
And
a
we
day.
do that in June, July, and August.
So what does it cost for the seniors to go along with you?
That's the best part of it. Absolutely nothing. We supply everything from refreshments to life jackets. If we're out fishing, we take care of the tackle, the bait.
They just
we
need
take care of them
just need a
totally.
fishing license and go, right?
If they're not in a healthcare facility, then they need a license. Otherwise, the state pays for it.
So if somebody's in a home or whatever, you
Absolutely.
can roll them out in the wheelchair, take them out on the lake, and they can go fishing.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's great. After what they said, this is their third season or whatever. You got an idea of how many people you've served or taken out and that type
Our
of thing?
projections after this year, we'll served over 1,400 seniors on that lake
No kidding.
That's right.
That's really good.
In just 3 years?
in just 3 years. We figure that's about 185 trips, because as I mentioned, we went twice a day
Yeah.
for about a 2-hour trip. And our volunteers put in $1,700, $1,800 hours they'll put
Hours.
in a summer.
Wow.
It's
Now,
impressive.
I remember reading something in the paper. Didn't you guys do something special with the dock too?
Yes, we've got some help from A&J Dock. We got help from the city. And with our own financial support, we put in a special 6-foot wide dock so that they felt comfortable. Because one of the situations we had when we would take some of them with their wheelchairs off, because we do have a ramp, is they felt uncomfortable because it was so short, like they were going to fall in the water and take a dive.
What do you figure it costs your organization to operate this?
We're projecting on a budget of close to $6,000 a year to take care of this, to pay for everything we have to. Insurance is a biggie.
Oh, I'm sure.
Insurance is a biggie, but I'll say this, our number one priority is safety.
Okay.
We go through training, all of our volunteers, which there are over 60 of them that help us out, go through a full training every year, and we discuss the situation of life jackets and the situation of how we handle certain things. And we're almost like a Coast Guard. We escort them right onto the dock and into their seats. And then the most important thing I'll say that we teach our volunteers is to have fun.
Have some fun. So have you got some stories of some fun?
Oh, there's been
catch some fish and that?
There's stories every time we go out, from the person that just gets off the pontoon ride and is walking back out with the guide to get off the dock with tears in their eyes because they're so happy and it meant so much to them.
That's got to make it worth it.
We had a lady that went out last year. She had lived in Fairmont for 92 years. She never had the chance, believe it or not, to go on the lakes. Let's Go Fishing in Fairmont gave her that opportunity.
5 lakes inside its city limits, and she'd never been on the water in 92 years.
It's amazing.
That's
It's just, it was rewarding. And then last fall, a gentleman went out, caught a fish, 104 years old.
Oh,
A gentleman out of Blue Earth,
104.
104.
That is awesome. So now, where can people find out more information about this if they want to maybe even, I'm sure you probably accept some donations if you wanted to.
Absolutely. You know, we've had so much support in the last 3 years. It's been unbelievable to get us where we are today. But as I mentioned before, the $6,000 a year cost that it does take us. And we've gotten monies from individuals, from corporations. We'll take anything we can get and any support we can get to help the seniors, because we are a nonprofit and that's what it's all about.
That's right.
And as the time goes on, you know, transportation is becoming an issue for some of the healthcare facilities. And we might have to start supporting that a little bit down the road. So our expenses are going to well succeed $6,000 with today's insurance rates. It could even go higher.
Now, let me ask you this. If there's a senior out there that would, like to go along on one of your trips, whether they're, in a home or in their own home, what's the best way for them to get a hold of you?
Great question. What we do is, our current system right now is we sign up through the churches and the banks. And each one of the banks and each one of the churches have a sign-up list with specific dates that have been pre-scheduled so they would know they get a chance to go out. Next year, our newest thing, which we think will be even more successful, is that we are going to pick group leaders. So somebody in the community will be able to, and I will show the number at the bottom of the screen here,
Okay.
call this number Obviously, we're going into next year now because we're in late August already.
Sure.
And so that way they can call, get their name on the list, they'll be the group leader, and they can take their friends and family that they would like to go out with them and pick a specific day next summer that they want to go out. And it's all pre-scheduled and all set to go. And we think that'll be a lot of fun for everybody because then the closeness is a little bit more there.
A little more camaraderie out there.
Absolutely. I'd like to tell one more quick story.
Oh, absolutely.
That I think says it all about what Let's Go Fishing is. Up in Alexandria, because this is a statewide organization, there's 26 different communities that are doing Let's Go Fishing around the state, not just Fairmont. And there was a lady that was out on the pontoon. They went out on their 2-hour trip. And when they were coming back into the dock, this lady was sitting right next to the captain. He was driving. And right when they pulled into the dock, she looked at him and she said, "That's the most fun I've had in years." And the captain just smiled, and he looked to the front of the pontoon, and here was the rest of the people from that facility staring in disbelief. And he looked at one of them, and that was the director, and said, "What's the problem?" He said, "This lady has been in our facility for almost 4 years. That's the first words we ever heard come out of her mouth."
She never said anything. Huh?
Never said a word.
Holy cow.
It's a great source. That's why the state of Minnesota is behind us for what it does for seniors to get them a chance to go outside and experience the water in a safe environment.
Sounds like a great organization, a great way to bring out the best for the seniors and stuff.
Let's Go Fishing is our name.
Mm-hmm.
But we have more people that are interested in going on pontoon rides and to view the lakes, because we've also put together a, shall we say, a point of view from the side of the lake's point of view.
Sure.
So we can talk about the old buildings and et cetera that have been on the lakes for many, many years ago. And so we'll take a 2-hour cruise going around the lakes.
Oh.
And so it's just not about fishing. It's also about pontoon rides. And for your audience, they've been so good, I appreciate it. They're all going to get Let's Go Fishing hats.
Right. This goes to show
Here's
that.
one of them for you.
Anyway, folks, it's been a great show tonight. Steve, thanks again for coming in, telling us all about Let's Go Fishing. Earl, you know, if it doesn't work out, this gal you got right now, you might be able to find yourself an old cougar out there on the pontoon and get yourself another one.
We could try that.
All right. Folks, join us again next time. Right now is number 8 in the can. Good night, everybody.